on the mat, and we are underway for our 4A championship quarterfinal matches. Two wrestlers work in the center, making their way clockwise through the center of the target. That 10-foot circle is filled in solid red. The main area of the mat is white, and the outside is black, so it really does look like a target down there. Championship or quarterfinal matches here, so full 2-minute first period. Two wrestlers continue to head tap. 30 seconds gone. They work near the edge of the mat, slip out of bounds, and they'll come back to the center and work again. Mustangs have 5 wrestlers in this round. They have 1 wrestler. Chris Shriver will be in the consolation round coming up immediately after this. But for the Mustangs, they'll have 5 pretty much in a row here. Here's a good shot by the Mustang junior. Rosales-Ochoa got a hold of a single leg, trying to get it picked up high. Near the edge of the mat, trying to stay in. And he's trying to yank his opponent back in, and his opponent goes diving off the mat. And, yep, there's the technical point against Baker fleeing the mat. He was diving off, and so it'll be a penalty point. Fort Morgan's Francisco Rosales-Ochoa gets a penalty point, and they stay on their feet. Down to 50 seconds to go here in the first period. Wrestlers continue to work inside that 10-foot circle. Now, Rosales-Ochoa bouncing around a little bit. He's in on a good shot again near the edge of the mat. Got a hold of a single leg, trying to spin behind. Now he loses it. They break apart. Francisco wrestling very aggressive. Wrestled very well in that opening round, and back at it here. Not messing around. They break apart, come back into the middle. Down the final few seconds of the period. He's got another shot, trying to switch up to a double leg. He's behind the wrestler. Can he drop him down? Nope. Again, he goes diving off the mat. No penalty point this time. Oh, did we get the... No takedown. So the first period comes to a close, and Francisco Rosales-Ochoa has 1 point, and he has that 1 point from a penalty. His opponent fleeing the mat. The choice goes to Baker. Baker will work from the bottom of the referee's position to start out the second period. Jacob Fritzler is going to be our next Fort Morgan Mustang, coming up at 170 pounds. Looks like he'll be up on mat number 1. He's still 2 matches away. Rosales-Ochoa gives up the escape quickly here in the second period, and we are tied 1-1. Wrestlers work from their feet. Frank had a couple of good shots, but couldn't complete anything in the first period. See if he can finish out a takedown here. Now Baker just shoving the Mustang around. Drives him out of bounds, and we'll come back to the center and try it again. Minute and a half to go in the second period. We're tied 1-1. They continue to work from the middle. Another shot by Rosales. Got a hold of a single leg, trying to pick it up high. Got plenty of time in the period here. Near the center of the mat. Can he trip that opposite leg? Now here comes Baker diving out for the edge of the mat again. Rosales-Ochoa trying to keep him in bounds. He drives him out again. Baker has already been given up a penalty for diving off the mat, and he sure tried a couple of times, but now he hits a nice little shot looking at that duck under, came up with a single leg and tried to sneak around behind Rosales-Ochoa. Couldn't quite get it done as they go out of bounds. Oh, no, I guess he did get it. It is a 2-point takedown. So the Mustang Junior will work from the bottom of the referee's position. He's up off the whistle, onto his feet, trying to break the wrist grip. Hits a switch, and he's out. Gets his escape. He trails now 3-2. Minute and a half to go in the second period. Wrestlers work from their feet. Been working clockwise circles quite a bit here. Counter shot by Rosales-Ochoa. Thought he was going to get in deep, but very quick sprawl from Baker. The Cheyenne Mountain wrestler from down in Colorado Springs, now shoving Rosales-Ochoa out of bounds. Score remains 3-2. Francisco Rosales-Ochoa trailing near the end of the second period. That'll wrap up the second. He'll trail by 1 as we go into the final 2 minutes here. We're 2 matches away from Jacob Fritzler. He'll be up across the way in a couple of matches. Rosales-Ochoa going to work from the bottom of the referee's position to start out this third period. Coach Spike Reynolds up quickly and telling Frank to work that circle. Don't go out of bounds. Somebody jumped early. I think it was Rosales-Ochoa, so he gets cautioned for jumping early. We're down to 1:53 to go in the match. He trails by a score of 3-2. Baker picks up an ankle right off the whistle and drives Rosales-Ochoa down onto his stomach. Rosales-Ochoa needing an escape or a takedown, needs a point. Down 3-2. Escape or a reversal, I guess I should say. He gets driven out of bounds. And they'll come back into the center. We are down to 1 minute and 33 seconds left in the match. Back underway. Once again, Baker gets the ankle quickly and drives Rosales-Ochoa down. Working from his stomach, trailing by a score of 3-2. Now he's up to his feet, trying to run the circle. Gets turned back in, but double leg tackle by Baker helps him to maintain control. Thought Rosales-Ochoa had the opportunity there. He had nearly broken away, but couldn't quite get the escape. Down to 1:05 to go in the third period. He's getting back up to his feet slowly, working near the edge of the mat. The official will call him out of bounds, and that will help the Fort Morgan Mustang, give him a chance to reset. He is down now to 1 minute and 1 second left in this match, trailing 3-2. Up to his feet, but again, Baker gets a hold of that ankle and drives him right back down. Breaks him flat down onto his stomach. Rosales-Ochoa running out of time. Mustang coaches now hands behind their heads. They see that time is running out. With 40 seconds left in the match. Still near the edge of the mat, down to 30 seconds to go. Rosales-Ochoa, not a lot of activity, working from his base position here. Going to go out and reset. That will give 25 seconds left to Fort Morgan's Francisco Rosales-Ochoa here in this championship quarterfinal match. Hits a standing switch. He's up onto his feet, trying to get turned back in. He's going to go out of bounds, but Baker maintaining control. We're down to 20 seconds left in the match. Good bit of energy here for Rosales-Ochoa, but he's going to have to earn at least 1 point, trailing 3-2. Briefly up to his feet, gets driven right back down. 15 seconds left. There's a caution for stalling on Baker. We're down to 14 seconds left in the match. Championship quarterfinal. Rosales-Ochoa trying to make a semifinal here for the Fort Morgan Mustangs. Down by 1. 14 seconds left on the clock. Going to be a caution against Baker. He jumped on a little bit early. We reset. Here's Rosales-Ochoa up to his feet. Baker again picks that ankle and drives him back down. Tripod position for Rosales-Ochoa. He's running out of time. There's a caution for the stalling. And is that going to tie it up? Yeah, that should. Does it say? Yeah, it does say 3-3. The penalty for the stalling tied it up. So So Rosales Ochoa is going to get driven down to the edge of the mat at the end, and we're going to overtime. Francisco Rosales Ochoa kept working, stayed aggressive, and Zach Baker from Cheyenne Mountain ended up giving up the stalling point that tied it. So we're tied 3-3 into the extra period here. A takedown will win it. Any point scored here in this overtime, this first overtime period, will win the match. Rosales Ochoa takes one shot, gets blocked out, tries again, doesn't get anywhere. Again, now Baker finally in on a shot. He's got a single leg, and he's got a good one. Rosales Ochoa in trouble, and he's going to get taken down, and that is going to finish off the match. So a great match by Rosales Ochoa, but unfortunately he's going to lose this one 5-3 in overtime. Tough break for the Fort Morgan Mustang. He'll drop down to the consolation side of the bracket.